Like blackmail.
You're damn right it is, because, Jet, you are black and you are male.
What the f are you talking about? What the f are you talking about?
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you guys doing? Of course, I am your favorite random man, future king of YouTube, and I'm here with the fastest thing alive. He can't be rude, he can't be crude, but that's that man, that hedgehog, Sonic.
Ain't never been rude.
I mean, come on, like you know the theme song from the '90s, like from the Saturday AM Sonic. You know how it's supposed to go, Sonic. Yeah, that's how that goes. That's exactly how that goes. So anyway, guys, so how you doing? This is, of course, it's me and the Hedgehog here. We were talking about Cowboy Bebop. As you didn't watch my first video, I'm watching every 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop for this season. If you didn't catch my first video, please check it out. Check it out, the previous one. This one will be on YouTube very soon. But so Son, I think Son, you say you've seen all the episodes so far, right?
Not every single episode, but I'm about episode 5.
Episode 5. So like I said,
every time I start an episode, I fall asleep.
Dang, that's bad.
Okay, look, to the show's defense, it's not the show's fault. It's the habit of the Netflix just come on, the dong. And then I'm looking up at the screen 2 minutes later. Are you still watching Netflix? Like, oh,
I was, but I don't know now. But
it's like what I missed is like a whole season of a show. In fact, the show had changed and it will burn for another show. Like, oh my god, I've done that so many times.
So
comes on, the sun rises, I'll be asleep.
I'll be asleep. So through. So, anyways, guys, like I say, then check out my last episode for Cowboy Bebop, episode 1 or 2. I talked about it. So so my buddy here. So we are talking about episodes 3 and 4, and as I stated in my previous video, Spike and Jet just keep coming back. The inner monologue between those two that really keep me going. And I was like, yo, this is actually like it's good. I can't hate it. Besides, there's some things I do hate, but anyways. But I think episode 3 was we were introduced to Ein in the live action series.
Okay, so I did find it slightly interesting that
you go ahead.
Ein just as rare in the anime because they were saying like, when was the last time you seen a dog? And like, what? Is that normal? Did they do that in the anime? I'm not even sure.
I don't think they did that in the anime though. That's why I think they don't do that in the anime.
Yeah, see, I've always thought that Iron was Radical Ed's dog.
No, yeah, cause like how I think what was the episode called? Stray Dog Strut. When even they did Hakeem different in this particular episode. Like it was after Hakeem, I think because he kidnapped some dogs, but this Hakeem is different because he was killing rich people, taking their dogs.
And he was gonna kill the dogs.
And he's gonna kill the. Yeah, because like I said, their families left my families when the gate. They think the gate crashed or the gate exploded, however they explained it.
They made him so sympathetic.
Nah, that's the one thing I hate about that episode. It's like Hakeem was like
I felt for him, and I was like,
I felt bad for this Hakeem, but I was like, where's my vicious Hakeem though? For real, I was like, come on, y'all. Like
the other crazy thing was like, okay, so the police double crossing them, spoilers.
Okay, yeah, the police. That did shock me. I wasn't expecting that jump to happen like that. I'm like,
sort of expecting it because, like, pay attention. This is what episode 4. They brought in a single bounty yet.
3, yeah, episode 3, yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
They get this thing close. And I was sort of suspecting something's gonna happen to Hakeem right now, either on the way or as I'm thinking that he gets shot, I'm like, all right. That's just legal apparently. It's like, wait a minute.
It was like a, so y'all wasn't gonna pay the fine to begin with. I was like, that's how we doing. It's like, that's how we doing this. I was too through after that. I was like, dang, they said it was never gonna pay that. I like, cause again, I felt.
That's butt cheap.
Yeah, I really felt bad for Hakeem though. I'm like, dog, he was like, it was funny.
I don't even remember where Spike was saying, not Spike, Jet said, I got something better than the bounty. I forgot where that even went. I think I fell asleep right there.
Hey, that's that dang. I mean that show can't really keep your attention. That's being the case, Sonic.
Look, to these shows' defense, no matter how good the show was gonna be, I was gonna fall asleep.
Like to the shows.
I watch these shows, but boy, I be full time working most of the time. It's like, now I work a regular job too, and then come back. Like, is that Netflix on my TV screen? Is that my eyelids? What's happening?
So what is this Netflix that you speak of?
Let me tell you about the skit I saw today.
Oh, okay. So how you gonna get? Well, everybody go off the rails already. We ain't really got started yet.
We ain't gonna go too far off the rails. I'm telling you, I died last.
Alright.
You all know how Kobe Bryant died, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the skit. He hanging outside the.
I hate it. I already hate where this is going. I hate where this is going right now. I already hate where this is about to go. But go ahead, finish.
You know, Kobe asking for help, and the pilot is saying, "Hey, I could save you, but you have to pass the trophy." Kobe goes, "Pass," and he just dies.
I'm mad I'm laughing at it. I'm laughing at it. Oh, that's awful, bro. I'm mad I'm laughing at it. That's the sad part right there. I'm laughing at that.
Oh, my coworker found that and I died.
Oh, I hate it here.
I have been laughing for like 40 minutes. And like every so often. I'll be like, look, it's like jokingly. So I wouldn't be thinking about this, right?
Right.
Bring that skit up just to bring this up. Because we're crushing boxes, and he was in front of one of the boxes, and I needed him to pass the box. I go, he passed me that top box, and as soon as I said that, he fainted, collapsed all the way to the floor. For like 20 minutes, bro.
Oh, so if we were playing Knockout City, someone tell you to pass the ball, that person's gonna fall off. Ah, God, man, I love that.
If that person was Kobe Bryant, but like I
my God. Anyways, Sonic. Back on topic. Going back on topic, bro. Ah, you evil man. But anyways, like Hakeem was trying to sell the dog to a highest bidder, but I remember in the anime, like she's like, "Oh, this dog ain't worth."
Kill the dog from the show.
Yeah, like I said.
Couldn't bring him to do that either.
No, Hakeem just want to sell an iron because I guess he's supposed to be a special dog. I got spoiled already what it was, but I ain't gonna go into details about it. But so like when they shot Hakeem, I'm like, that's it. That's in the Hakeem. That's what we're going with. I was expecting.
Not until they bring him back as a cyborg to the end of the episode. I'm telling you, bro.
Sonic, you know.
Go ahead.
I got nothing for you right now, bro. I got nothing. I got nothing, bro. I legit had nothing.
As you were saying, it's at the end of Hakeem.
Yeah, so
he got shot in the head.
Yeah, he got shot in the head. That Joker dead. D-E-A-D dead. He ain't never coming back.
D-E-D dead.
He ain't never coming back. But I would like to say, like, what was Jet was trying to, so it's like the whole thing, like Jet was really trying to get this, guess it's called Walking Betty or Talking Betty, wherever.
Yeah, it was Walking Betty. And see,
Yeah.
I found that so hilarious when it got ran over and it was just a leg.
The funny thing is, like,
ain't walking no more.
Bruh, the funny thing about the whole concept was she got burnt, she got cut, she got really just. It was like, drown. I'm surprised the thigh ain't got shot at yet. So that just.
Oh man, because I didn't think I was gonna like this angle of. Okay, so Jet has his daughter. They added characters, and that's usually a bad sign in adaptation.
Yeah. But you know what? It kind of works though. I think that's the thing about it. For me, it worked. It kind of works because I know they kept his girl the same name. What's it, Elisa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they kept his girl the same way. Then his best friend is dating his wife, his ex-girlfriend. I'm like, bro, wow. So Jet really has it rough. I feel like they really want to make Jet have such a hard time. Because now it's like it's just not Spike going through it; it's Jet going through it as well. That's why.
Also, this new angle of what I'm not too necessarily. I ain't saying not well versed with the anime. It's just been a long time since I've watching anime. I've seen only certain clips. So I always knew that Spike was part of the Syndicate, which is why, everybody keeps thinking he was dead or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I
Jet not know.
And that's the thing. I don't remember. I said this in my first video. I don't know if Jet actually knew Spike. I think Jet knew Spike was in the Syndicate, but they never really talked about him being in the Syndicate. You know what I mean? I feel like Spike's knows. I mean, Jet knows that. But I don't think that they really ever dive into it like that. Because it's like now it's a focal point in the whole, I guess, in this whole season right now. Because Jet don't know Spike is in the Syndicate. Jet hates the Syndicate for a reason he hates the Syndicate. I mean, right, so you need to hate the Syndicate because they are kind of. But it's like
you say that now, but come on, that's because
like
jealous that you're not in the Syndicate.
Sonic, why won't be in the Syndicate where it's gonna force me to kill the one I love?
Oh boy,
that scene in the first that's the only time I actually really care for Vicious, because like, dog, is he actually going to kill Julia? Like,
they pretty much forced them. That was about to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my favorite scene of this version of Vicious. And like, cause like as you say, he's what you call him, a reject King Masters.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know King Masters' usual design,
look at Street Fighter 4. Look at Street Fighter 4. Man,
all of it. Street Fighter 4, Third Strike, Street Fighter 2, I think 2. But King Masters has this bland kind of looking face with his blonde hair and black eyebrows. It looks so off. Like, if you ain't never seen it, if you can, True, you can pull it up on.
I'll pull that up.
Yeah, just show a few examples of what I'm talking about, because that's what this will look like. Oh my goodness, he looks just like that.
So like with Vicious, like, to me, again, that's the best scene for Vicious. I really don't care for Vicious. I do not like him.
I'm seeing him so much in the show, and then I'm realizing, he was never really that deep.
He wasn't really that prominent. Yeah, he wasn't really that big or prominent in the anime.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that thinking, this is probably why he was never that deep in the anime.
Yeah, because when the time he show up, he's here, he's there, gone, and that's what made to me a good villain character. When he's there for a reason, and that's it. And now I'm about to move on and do something else.
See, I've always knew him as like unstable. He was like
right,
crazy character, right? But like, yeah, it's like not only is he just not that. Him sending. Okay. If they thought that Spike was dead by the second episode, how they already got assassins on this?
Good point. I thank you for bringing that up, because I did forget about that. I actually did forget about that. Because
it was like, first off, how did you even know to do that? Like that,
right? Like matter of fact, how did the assassin know where to find Spike? That's.
How did Spike and Jack know that the bomber was going to be at that particular building? Like, it's a lot of leaks.
Like I said, like some of the story, is hokey. I'm not afraid to say that it is kind of disconjointed in some aspects of it. It's like, all right, like how did the assassin know where to actually find Spike at that right particular time? Because like with the with Teddy Bomber, I got it, so cool. That I can let that slide in my case. I can let that one go because that made sense to me.
I did think that was kind of funny when it was on the on his ship and then swooping around. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it's like so if you check the docking bay, he's there. When you check the cockpit, he's there. That jump was that was absolutely funny for me. But it's like when Spike asked Jet would he shoot the person who's stuck who's with his wife right now. He said would you do it? It's like Jet's like no, I won't. Then Spike didn't want to kill Vicious for whatever reason. I'm like, all right, I see them. They trying to build it up. It's not working for me though. Cause
the scenes with Vicious are gimmicky is not the right word.
It's complex because like again like the times that Spike going off the anime when Spike was face to face with Vicious, I think it's about maybe maybe more than 2 or 3 times. But when they was face to face with one another, it was like they almost nearly killed each other. I'm like that's it. Like that's always the thing. And cause eventually like either Vicious is gonna win or B Spike's gonna win. Or C, which I never thought in the anime that they would kill each other. I was like, which blew my mind. I was like, no, why? Why got killed one of the greatest anime protagonist characters that I actually love, and I was hurt. So I don't know, man. Like
best thing about the character, like he's almost like this myth until it's like he ever exists.
Right? Cause like that's true. Cause like I know a lot of people was complaining about that. Spike gonna have his fake eye. And I'm figuring what's probably gonna happen because I'm just guessing.
You think Vicious is gonna lose an eye and then he's gonna replace
I think that's everything. I think Spike's gonna lose an eye. Then that's when they're gonna talk about. But I feel like they're not gonna do that. But because like Spike shot he had a sniper. He shot a bullet towards Vicious' car. And then, like, a piece of glass cut it.
That car to be bulletproof.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, it wasn't. I'm like, all right. But again, like I said,
it was asking for it, man.
Okay. But the funny thing was, we won Jet's old contacts in episode 3, and she like, just like, oh, this sound like blackmail. Oh, it's like, what? I can't remember how she said. I'm kind of paraphrasing. So yeah, you black and you're male. I'm like, what? Like, that was really. I was like, all right, whatever, because she wanted to meet him for dinner. I don't know. It was weird. It was yeah. It was weird, but because then I think towards the end, Jet met Alyssa, and she like let's say for her birthday, he was like what happened? She's like, hey, I got a present for you, Bean. It's like it's a walking Betty. He's like,
it's no.
Better
than a walking Betty. I got you a doggo. Yeah, we can't pay for the property tax. He can't. Oh my.
Yeah, dog, like that messed me up. I was like, dog.
He can't catch a break.
Jet, I thought Spike couldn't catch a break. Jet, just as bad as Spike can't catch a break. I'm like, bruh. I was like, Jet just got as bad too. I was like, Jet got it just as bad. So like that's pretty much episode 3 in a nutshell. But
all right, back to episode 4, the CGI monster and the biggest badass of all of Cowboy Bebop. So let's start about the eco terrorists. Oh wait.
Okay.
How how Faye Valentine, first off, had to come up with the alias. I thought that was her real name.
I thought I ain't think we was gonna like dive into that just as quick. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't expecting that. I was like, no, we could.
It is what it is. You want to? You ain't got to. We can start where you want to start.
I mean, cause I would say like, cause like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Cause again, one of the like Spike, Faye and Vicious, I am not. I don't. They got grown on me. Like for me, Faye, she has her moments where she do get a chuckle on me. I will admit that Faye do get a chuckle on me, and but going back to the eco terrorists, which I was shocked that they start turning these jokers into trees instead of turning into monkeys. I was like, but the trees are just as worse because they sprout out of any orifices. I was like, this is.
I saw that and I'm like, yo, this is terrifying. Not the tree thing. It's not just that. It's the CGI monstrosity. Like
yeah.
Why does it look like PlayStation 2 graphics?
PlayStation 2 graphics. And I didn't do. Yeah, like I said, and I state that in my first video that the CGI needs work. And I'm like it needs work, and I don't like the CGI in it. And I'm like, them turning the trees, okay, but God, they could have done something so much better with that. Netflix, you are being down company, and this is what you give. It lets me believe that they built this whole show just so it can be trash. Like that's really how I feel about it.
This is a big conspiracy for what I be thinking about.
What's that?
A lot of the time. So, get this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I gotta find the film theory about it. But film theory was brought up. The usual contenders for like bad movies.
Right.
But they keep doing it, and it's like, if a movie fails and it don't do good, it could get its money back somehow through like some kind of insurance scam or
Right.
Yeah, so one of the reasons that these movies and adaptations come out and suck so bad, they doing it on purpose or some crap like that. I look at it. But
I agree with that.
I do want to say that this show do got some love. I'm not saying
like I said, like I don't. With this show, I'm really on the fence. Because like I said, what keep bringing me back is Spike and Jet. Because especially
not Faye, not be a part of.
Bro, I'm serious. Like I'm serious. Like Faye and Fish is not really doing it for me. Like another person that's really bringing me watch it is Julia. We get such because you and I talked about this earlier. Julia is more in depth.
Yeah.
Am I upset that she's married to Vicious? Yeah, a little bit.
A walking complex.
Yeah, I am mad. I am, but I like her. I like her character more because, like, again, all the time we see Julian is in like what in the anime, like about 2-3 episodes. That's all we get.
Or the father Rose, the Rose dreams. That.
Oh, the Rose dreams. Yeah. Like that's all we get from Julia. That's all we getting. And I'm like, I'm digging that. Because at first I did it, but then I was like, you know what? I actually starting to like more of Julia. I think that's pretty cool that we're getting more of her like that. But with Faye, like again, like when in the diner scene, and I will admit, like she just walked off a bullet to a shoulder wound to the shoulder. I mean, a bullet wound to the shoulder. Excuse me.
Give me the good excuse. The good excuse of it's just a flesh wound. No. You just want that off like nothing.
Nothing. Oh my God, bro. I'm like, it's like, can we talk about this? And it's like, I don't know. But the whole diner scene was pretty cool when she met up with Spike and Jet again. I thought that joke was funny. It's like she's like 60-40 my way. I was like, dog, it's fake. All right. Then when she stole not only the okay, I will admit now this scene when she first meets I on the Bebop, it was very funny to me because like I said, what is this?
Like we about to eat that.
You're right. It's like, what is this? We can sell it or we can eat it. And Jet, there's like, I'm more upset that you don't know what a dog is. I'm like, that did get a laugh out of me.
That's normal. I'm thinking that's normal. Maybe that was in the anime too.
No, it wasn't. Cause like I don't think Faye had that much interaction with Aang. Far as I know, I think she never had it.
Faye really didn't talk to that character.
Yeah. So like I kind of know like the one time Faye and Ed had some interaction. What was I can't remember what episode it was. I know Faye was smoking. One of my scene that Ed did in the anime was puff Faye, don't smoke Faye. It's like it cracked me up. I was laughing hard because like then at one point when Faye trying to find more about her past, that's when her and Ed had more of an interaction with one another.
Yeah, and my favorite interaction with Radical Ed is in a particular episode called Toys.
Wait. Okay, I hope they do Toys in the Attic because I really like Toys in the Attic. I hope they.
Toys in the Attic episode was filler unless they do a filler.
But like I hope they do it in season 2 because like to be honest, with this one. With the whole what was that episode? With the eco terrorists, was it a letdown for me in the live action? Not too much, but I see why they went the route they went with that. So, because again, remember the lady who they called Ma? She had like almost like a nice little squad with her, but all you got was just her and 3 other people. So
I'm getting a mom vibe from Futurama.
Ma. But
Futurama, not Family Guy.
No. They say that it seems like Ma. Because on the fonts where he put he hit a little button, these monkeys on the building. They kept saying Ma all the time. So it was just on. It was on Futurama. The first time I heard it was Futurama. Then it was on now I heard it on Family Guy. I'll play the clip in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So going with that route, but yeah, like I said, both episodes to me, I think 3 was better in my view. 3 was better. 4, I don't know, man. It was alright. It was passable. It was good. I enjoyed it for what it's worth. But
and see, the sad thing is, there is some enjoyment to be had. I don't like
and it is
to just shit on the show.
Yeah, like
to do so, but there is some entertainment to be had.
And see, and you know what it is, and this is really how I feel about it. Because when it comes to any adaptations, I set my bar really low. I set it low, and that way. So that way, when I do watch it, I'm like, all right, no, it's all right. Because again, like I said before, with this show, I admit even though I'm mad with it, but in certain aspects of it, in each episode, I have a good time. It cracks me up. I laugh, and the strong point is, I'm gonna say it again: Spike and Jet keeps me coming back.
They do off each other pretty well, and I can almost believe that they lived on this ship.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like it keeps me coming back because it's every time like I hear these jokers go at it, it be hilarious. Because like at one point, going back to episode 3, Spike like he finds out that Rich is looking for him. I don't know why he's surprised about it. He sent an assassin after him. Just like, hey, I'm gonna go to another planet. I'm gonna buy this walking Betty, or talking Betty, in whatever it's called. So, anyways. So when Jet says I'm about to leave, Spike's like, hey, we don't gotta leave yet because the guy he was talking to said, I'm Alpha. Said, don't worry, I'll find you. You gotta look about finding me. And Spike's like, no, hey, we don't gotta go. I mean, Spike did everything in the book just so you keep Jet there. And I think what's good about this is the fact of the matter is Jet don't know. So eventually, when Jet does find out Spike is in the city, what's going to happen? Are they going to be? Cause I really want to believe in the anime. Jet knows he's in the syndicate, but they don't talk too much about it. Yeah, I think Jet knows Spike. Yeah.
Spike part of it now.
Right. He was a part of that. So I'm wondering if like I get that it's another plot. There's another plot thing going on with that. So at the same time, yep. Like we're gonna get this man 2 seconds. I'm gonna keep talking. But I think the thing is for me is how big of a reveal this is gonna be. Cause what I'm thinking is again, I'm gonna say it again. Right now, only 4 episodes in with Cowboy Bebop. I do tend to watch the rest of it, and Sonic back. So I do tend to watch more of it soon. But at the same token, you know, is this one of the best adaptations? No, because what they're doing is, and this is not necessarily a bad thing that I'm saying. What they're doing is they are chopping up episodes and taking the good pieces out for certain episodes and combining into one. And you know what live action adaptation did that really good was the Bleach live action movie and the Diamonds is Unbreakable live action movie. They took
what you mean to tell me JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has a live action?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, because cause I was hoping they did Stardust Crusader because that's my personal favorite one. To me, that's my personal favorite. And like I said,
but as soon as people stop trying to tell me to watch the damn thing, maybe one day I'll watch it.
Yeah, I get like I said because like some stuff I'm like all right, I'll get to it when I get to it. You know, like I never like unless I'm trying to watch the next season or something, then I'll binge watch. But since there ain't no next season or something coming out yet, I like to take my time and watch. I don't like to rush through nothing. I like to take my time. Let me watch it.
I'm not the biggest fan of when people are hurling anime at me, which is why people like it's the same way with getting a little off topic, but I can't even remember the name of the show. Black Clover.
Oh
the only reason I even remember to watch Black Clover at some point is because people won't shut up about Black Clover. Like, it might be good. It could be the best thing on TV. Here's my only gripe with it. I saw the first 2 episodes. I already knew where it was going. In fact, I was already sort of kind of correct about a lot of the stuff that I guessed off the first like 2 episodes. He didn't get a grimoire. I'm like, he'll get one the next episode. I already said that. Boom, he gets it, but it's the best one. And then I was like, oh, best grimoire, best character. Also, and guess who's still the best character right now? They 200 episodes in, and
that's about right.
Like, so, who?
Yeah, that's about right.
Who has time?
It's all about making time for that. And I get like I said, because like I'm like on the 100s. In the 100th episodes of Black Clover, I'm actually still in. No, I'm at the end of the elves attacking the main capital city when it comes to Black Clover, and then after that, I ain't really picked up. Not because I don't like it. It's just I've been watching everything else, and plus YouTube, and taking most of my life. So
yeah, see, I think that's its own problem. Is short. I guess you could call it short form entertainment.
Yeah.
A lot of things, I get curious at stuff, and then I be looking at it on YouTube, and one thing leads to another, I be sleeping. I would go days like that. I'm talking like a few of my favorite YouTubers here and there, listening to a podcast, and whoop, I'm out.
Right. But again, like when it I guess my thing is now when it comes to like these live adaptations, we gotta wrap this up in a little bit. When it comes to these certain live adaptations, man, especially when it comes from Netflix, it's like
you have to watch this with a heavy grain of salt.
You have to, and like if people like it, I'm not mad. Y'all like it. If you like it, that's good. That's on you. For me, who grew up watching this stuff, and I get it when you remake something. I'm still gonna do this remake videos about video remakes somewhere down the line. But I feel like you gotta have what makes it great. You just can't. I get you gotta put some of your own stuff in there to make it some type of way fit. But I feel like with some of these directors or creators, whatever, 9 times out of 10, I feel like they're so busy putting their own things in. What messes up?
Bro.
What made Sonic, why do I deal with you, bro? I can't.
You already proved it by laughing at that stupid joke.
Because every time I say something like that, you always say something like that. And
continue your thought before you forget what you were talking about.
Anyways, but I think that's the problem. Like, I feel like they want to put their own spin on things instead of really following what makes the original work. And
I think that'd be the roundtable discussion when you do any kind of adaptation or any kind of franchise for that matter. It's like,
yeah.
This is what we are. But how do we get here and how do we stay?
Like, okay, like I'm gonna say this.
Sega.
What's that?
Sega needs this talk.
Yeah, Sega do, because like they get a hit like every few decades.
It's like, well, how do we get here? How do we stay here?
Like Sonic Mania, we're good. Sonic Forces, what happened?
Look, the sad thing is, Funky definitely covered that the best way I know anybody could have covered it.
How's that?
He was like, Sonic was good for about 6 months, then Forces came out, and we were back to this crap. I'm like, oh my God.
He ain't wrong, but that's how I thought with these live adaptations or remakes of stuff like that. Like Cowboy Bebop during this run was at the highest. I can't think of not one bad episode I didn't like. Maybe there is, but I can't think of it right now.
I mean, there's some fillers, but other than that, I mean, it's
yeah, but if it was, it's like for me, like if it might be a nitpick, but again, it's like cool. Like, is there some things that Cowboy Bebop for Netflix they're doing? Is it alright? I mean, some stuff they're doing? It's kind of okay. Like I deep dive with Julia, some of the Syndicate stuff. Jet with a daughter, but it works. Spike, like stuff with that. I did say this in my first video. I did say this like so why Spike got the name is like his name is Fearless. I don't go by first now. I'll go by Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, I did find that weird.
Yeah, so I find that so weird. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm not gonna talk about Green yet because I really might want to say that for maybe episode 5 and 6. Like, Side knows my whole gripe with Grin. So, but you know, he's more of a support character than anyone anything on the main stage and stuff. But it's like, all right. But I'll maybe say that for maybe a future episode or maybe down the line. So I only got 4 more episodes to go now. So it's I just really feel like they gotta do better with this. I said, is Cowboy Bebop bad?
Well, gotta do better doesn't help as much.
Well, I say it like this, because they was heavily like, for all I know, they did their own little comic book version of this remake, and as far as I know, it didn't sell. Or if it did sell, it didn't do as much as they hope they did.
Version of a remake of
yeah. I think.
You mean?
Nope. Nope. Comic book. Netflix did their own comic book version of this show.
Oh, of this show. Oh,
yes. Yeah. Yeah, cross promotion stuff.
I'm thinking like a long issue kind of thing. Like
no. Cause I know the manga is a prequel, but I think the prequel came out when the show ended, so I don't know too far how that works or anything like that.
One of them bridges off a really weird direction because
so I don't know.
It's supposed to have ended when what's his name? Hold up, it was on my mind. Vicious supposedly almost kills Spike, but in the start of one of the movies, Spike is recovering.
Oh, what's that Cowboy Bebop movie that came to theaters? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
I know exactly what. Yeah, because I know that the movie event took place in between 2 episodes. I can't remember which one it became a part of. But yeah, man, I'm like, God, because like every time I think about Netflix and they remaking or rebooting something, like look at Masters of the Universe, which I'm still dreading to watch. I don't want to watch it, but I gotta watch it just to complete the whole thing. The Death Note was terrible. Now I know this has got nothing to do with Netflix, but the Full what does it? I don't know. I think they did the Full Metal Alchemist movie. I think it's a Netflix version. I can't remember if it is or not. But
I don't remember only the beginning of that movie. Guess what?
But again, that's the crazy thing because the beginning part is the best part of Full Metal.
Yeah.
It's the best part.
Remember the beginning. You won't believe what happened after that.
Sonic said, he's like, he said he fell asleep at the lust and at the lust. So, oh, lust, poke me, please. Tickle my insides. I will stop.
Brain scratch commentary. Get it? Because the finger goes right through your brain and cranium.
But with Cowboy, like with with Full Metal Alchemist, you try to put a 50+ episodes because I know they mostly got from Brotherhood. You try to get a 50+ episode, and then you try to put it in a 2-hour format, which really hinder that movie. And like I said, the best example, you look at JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Diamonds is Unbreakable, and look at Bleach live action. They took the best part. They took the one story arc. Yes, it is.
Am I missing?
I don't know, cause I was like, cause initially Bleach was supposed to come to theaters, but I think when it in Japan it didn't do so well, but when it came to Netflix it did better. For I know it did better, but like they took the one story arc and it's like, so let's put the best pieces. Let's take out some of the low. I guess they put in like the best parts of that story arc and made it work. Man, I was like, yo.
Know if they took the best pieces.
I feel like they do. I think they did because I forget they left some stuff in there which have to make sense. But I forget Rurouni Kenshin. That's another good live adaptation. But yeah, guys, thanks to Sonic for joining us. Any last words before we cut this off, bro?
That was actually my opportunity to say some wild shit right there, but I ain't gonna say that.
But anyways, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, come to the Rand side. We do have those cookies. Make sure you check out my any other reaction to stuff. Don't worry, the Let's Play stuff is coming back. I just been focused on getting reviews done right now, so that's been my whole goal.
I'm gonna tell you guys now, you don't want them cookies. You got raisins.
You're not. See, you don't want Sonic making them cookies for you because you're gonna be itchy and you're gonna be grabbing some extra hair on your body. So and don't worry. So don't worry. Me and Sonic, we are gonna talk about our B-Stars that's coming soon down the pipe. But yeah, hashtag Aquarius Kenshin.
Especially after saying B-Stars, right?
Anyways, guys, thank y'all for watching. Please, I'm saying please, y'all.